Betrayal can shatter even the strongest hearts, and Mia's was no exception. In eastern Laos, Mia, a woman of dreams, found life changed. Her heartbreak was caused by her boss, Mark. Their profound connection was shattered when Mark chose another, a friend of Mia. The pain of the breakup, laced with betrayal, was amplified. This pain dug a deep, seemingly unhealable wound in her heart. In the aftermath, Mia faced professional and personal turmoil. Mark's choice threatened her job and financial stability. The life she had meticulously built was now on the verge of collapse. Yet amidst this chaos, Mia found herself in a predicament. Hidden beneath the hurt and betrayal were lingering feelings for Mark. This was a testament to their once shared connection, a bond that had left a mark on Mia's heart. During a corporate event, Mark re-entered Mia's life. He tried to address their past. However, for Mia, the wounds were fresh, the memories too painful. With a heavy heart, she decided to escape, choosing to step into the darkness instead of facing her past. Deep down, she still had feelings for Mark, a reminder of the bond they once had. But as she walked away, she was unaware that this decision would lead her on a journey of healing, self-discovery, and perhaps a chance at love again. Fate often steps in when we least expect it, guiding us towards uncharted territory. Such was the case on this particular evening, an evening that was supposed to be one of corporate merriment and celebration. Was an evening that should have invoked feelings of joyfulness, camaraderie, and unity among the members of the company. An evening that should have been marked by laughter and cheerfulness. Yet, the atmosphere evoked a different kind of emotion for our young protagonist, a woman named Mia. The music played on, an upbeat tune that resounded through the venue, its rhythm pulsating in time with the heartbeat of the party. Her colleagues reveled around her, their laughter echoing through the room like the melody playing from the speakers. Their joyous expressions were stark contrasts to Mia's pensive face. Her mind was elsewhere, her thoughts far from the festivities surrounding her. Into this scene of corporate revelry, a figure that was all too familiar to Mia emerged from the crowd. It was Mark, her former lover and superior at work. His approach, instead of bringing the warmth and familiarity one would expect from a past lover, brought back memories of a past she was desperately working to put behind her. Sight of him plunged her into a tumultuous sea of emotions, memories, and questions had been too afraid to face. Mia found herself standing at a metaphorical crossroads, a juncture where she needed to make a decision that would potentially alter the course of her life. She could face Mark, confront her past, and the demons came with it. Alternatively, she could opt for a new path, one that was unclear, unknown, and filled with uncertainty. It was a decision that required immense courage, and in a moment of sheer bravery, she chose the latter. Leaving the cacophony of the party behind, she walked away. With every step she distanced herself from the loud music and the flashy lights of the party, making her way into the city's labyrinthine streets. Her heart was heavy, burdened with the painful memories of the past, but also with a strange sense of liberation. She was on her own now, alone with her thoughts, her fears, and her dreams. Lost in her thoughts, Mia was about to embark on a journey she hadn't anticipated. Every so often a stranger comes along and turns our world around. This universal truth, as old as time itself, found its way into the life of a young lady named Mia. Was a city dweller, a woman of the modern world, her existence interwoven with the urban maze. As she roamed the labyrinthine streets of the concrete jungle, something remarkable happened. A figure emerged from the shadowy recesses of a narrow alleyway. This figure wasn't menacing or ominous, but quite the opposite. His name was Alex, a man whose very essence was imbued with an aura of kindness so palpable it was as if it were his second skin. Alex was a beacon of geniality, an embodiment of compassion and warmth in a world that often seemed cold and detached. Mia, a woman who had been lost in her own sea of troubles, happened upon Alex, their meeting seeming more like destiny's orchestration than mere happenstance. As the twilight deepened, the two of them found themselves immersed in conversation. Alex listened, truly listened, as Mia found the courage to pour out her heart, her life story unfolding before him like a poignant novel. Her tales of heartache and growth, of sorrow and joy, resonated with him deeply. Each word echoed in his heart, his empathy for her predicament growing with each sentence she uttered. Alex did not intrude with unsolicited advice or attempt to fix her problems. Instead, he offered Mia something far more valuable, his sincere empathy. He lent her his shoulder to lean on, his very presence radiating a sense of comfort that had been absent from her life for far too long. Their initial interactions were marked with shared laughter, silent understanding, and most importantly, a sense of camaraderie that Mia hadn't experienced in ages. Alex, the stranger who had emerged from the shadows, quickly became more than just a fleeting figure in her life. He was now a beacon of hope, a lantern shining brightly in the darkest of her world. Through his kindness and understanding, he showed Mia that even in the darkest corners of the city, it was possible to find a beacon of light, a wellspring of warmth. His compassion marked a turning point in her life, reminding her that kindness could exist even in the most unlikely of places and from the most unexpected of people. In the heart of the city, Mia found an unexpected source of comfort and understanding. In the warmth of a new bond, Mia found the strength to let go of her past. This newfound strength was the result of unexpected friendship with Alex, a kind-hearted soul she had met during her solitaire journey in eastern Laos. As the days morphed into weeks, Mia and Alex found themselves up in a beautiful dance of profound connection and mutual understanding. Their journey together was an adventure within the picturesque and animated streets of eastern Laos, where they discovered hidden gems of the city. With each cobblestone alley and vibrant market they explored, they were unraveling not only the secrets of this foreign land, but also the complex layers of their own souls. Their connection grew deeper with every shared experience, creating an intricate melody of mutual laughter, heart-to-heart conversations, and comforting silences that spoke volumes in their shared solitude. Alex was more than just a companion to Mia. He served as a beacon of support, gently guiding her through the rough seas of healing and self-discovery. His calm demeanor was her safe harbor in the midst of life's stormy weather, her with the empathy and understanding that felt as refreshing as the cool eastern breeze. Their bond was strengthening with every sunset they watched together, nurtured by a profound sense of trust and mutual respect. As their relationship evolved, the haunting memory of Mark, Mia's past love, began to slowly fade. Her heartache, once as sharp as a knife's edge, gradually receded into a distant echo. In its place, a new affection blossomed. This was not a mere infatuation, but a love so pure and untainted, it brightened her world. Alex was not a replacement for Mark, but instead a new beginning. A fresh start that Mia hadn't anticipated but embraced wholeheartedly. Their connection was compelling, their love unfaltering, and their bond unbreakable. Was a love that transcended physical boundaries, reaching the depths of their souls. It was a relationship that nurtured and healed old wounds, a soothing balm that permeated Mia's life and brought her happiness she had long yearned for. With Alex, Mia discovered a love that was pure, strong, and healing. Sometimes the darkest moments lead us to the brightest futures. This was the potent wisdom Mia gained in the heart of eastern Laos, a bustling city teeming with energetic life and a myriad of experiences. The she had suffered was a thing of the past, replaced by the comforting presence of Alex. Through this change in Mia, metamorphosed into a woman with a newfound spark of self-assuredness. A driving force awakened within her, a determination that fueled her to go beyond her limits in her professional realm. She left her colleagues in awe, gained the respect of her superiors, and began to surprise even herself the level of tenacity and commitment she possessed. Her career trajectory took a steep climb, reaching heights she had only dared to dream of before. This success was the culmination of her long-held aspirations and tireless efforts. Even though her path was strewn with emotional upheavals, professional hurdles, it was these very struggles that honed her into the formidable, self-reliant woman she had evolved into. Mia learned that trials she faced weren't obstacles meant to hinder her journey, but stepping stones meticulously placed to guide her towards a brighter, more rewarding future. She came to the profound understanding that her feelings for Mark were simply a chapter in her life's book that needed to be concluded for a fresh one to commence. In Alex, she discovered a sense of contentment and a love that was unfeigned and lasting. Their bond, formed amidst the shadows of a city night, blossomed into a powerful beacon, illuminating her existence. The hardships she had faced, every tear she had shed, every sleepless night she had spent, all the trials and tribulations, they all served a purpose. They were driving her closer towards a future she didn't even know she was capable of dreaming. In the end, Mia realized that every challenge she faced was a stepping stone towards a future she never imagined. A future filled with love, success, and a sense of fulfillment.